yeah, last time on Danganronpa, we started to try to work as a group, but Byakuya has started to be sus about Kyoko because we don't know her ultimate. We don't know that much about Kyoko. He wanted her to tell more about herself, but she said that she can't say it. Why? Because she can't remember. And of course, Byakuya doesn't believe in her. Pretty much was just like, okay, if you come in with games, give me your bedroom key. Otherwise, like, you need to tell me, otherwise, you know, take your bedroom key, and you know what, you might be punished because, yeah, you could only sleep on your bedroom in this game, otherwise you might get punished. You know, things start to evolve. Because of that, Kyoko has been more absent. Makoto has become ill because of all the stress, and he was attacked by a mysterious masked person. Something happened, which even Makoto doesn't remember. And he knows that after seeing the masked person, he saw Kyoko. And then he passed out. After that, he found out that the rest of the group found an active Monokuma. They tried to open it up just to see how it did work. And then eventually, Jill, Genocide Jill, not Toko, it was Genocide Jill, found this body here, stabbed with a mask. We tried to analyze the body, but the moment we touched the body, it went boom. So yeah, we are in this position. We don't know who this body is, because we also have information that there's a 16th student around us. So, is this the mastermind? Or is this Kyoko? Well, you need to find out, I guess. Hoping it's Byakuya because of that guy. You know, that's how it is, Byakuya. I should take a close look at the body one more time.
So,
Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. See, he doesn't want to be all touchy-touchy. There we go. I'm not Kyoko after all. Alright. Alright. We have... Okay, I see we have a key. We have a hand with long nails and a tattoo. Hold on, there's something that, okay. Okay, you don't want me to analyze the body. Right, there's something next to the body. It's a key. I'm not Kyoko after all. Wow, shade much. You know, Kyoko is more like she just goes for it to analyze things, and Makoto is more just like, yeah, I don't have the guts that she has. It's a key. Is it what Kyoko took from Monokuma? But what did you steal?
So...
I stole this. The key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. Yeah, it's not the same key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. Then this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. Does Kyoko have a tattoo on her right hand? Kyoko always wears gloves. She wears gloves, Kyoko. So, yeah. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So, even you don't know then. Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task. Huh?
I see.
The key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean...
So, in other words...
the biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, the dorm rooms on the second floor. It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now? Well, for the shape of the key, you pretty much know where it goes. You know, It looks a bit technological and stuff like that, doesn't it? So... I think it's the 4th one. So, yeah, the data center. Yeah, the data lab. I would believe it would be here. The door to the data center was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I went to insert the key I found in the garden into the keyhole. Click! It fits! Then this key go to the data center. I managed to unlock the data center! I guess all that running around paid off. We didn't run. I have to tell everyone else. I immediately head back to the garden. Oh, that's awesome. I don't need to walk back. So you're back. How'd it go? Find out which room the key goes to. It's the data center down on the 4th floor. Then we can get into the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. But why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Well, here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's not going to be another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. Sometimes I feel like Byakuya is a bit like Ben. Hi Richie, welcome on in. Oh yeah, that's a point. Let's send Byakuya in first. Exactly. Exactly. What?
In other words...
It's in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. No, you don't. No, you absolutely don't. You're just protecting yourself because if there's a bomb the moment we open the door, you'll be safe and I will be dead. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. Ugh. Toko, wanna go? You survived the explosion. You might survive this one again, don't you? Oh boy. Close my eyes and try to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly open the door. Is it okay now? I think it is. Thank you, Ash. Nothing happened. Omuriga. Baka mitai. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. Oh. Oh. Oh boy. Look, it's Big Brother. The reality show. In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up until now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface feel like the rest of the school. Here the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread. What? Hey, that's... Hiro extending a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look at what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. Yeah, welcome! Big Brother, the school edition. The dorms, the classrooms. Every part of the school was covered. Well, we did see that we were being watched by cameras, so... Yeah. This is...
What?
It's a direct feed from every single surveillance camera. Good luck trying to find your mouse cursor there. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room. And they're displayed here on these monitors.
So that's...
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us? Huh? Then this room is...
It's all clear now.
The Mastermind's private room, without doubt. The Mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind was here. Watching us. But I think this settles it. Huh? The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Ikusawa, and she was the mastermind.
Huh?
Then the mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead? It would seem so.
What?
Was serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them himself. The mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body... Yeah, that's how the body looked like before the explosion. Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. Who wasn't that? But if the mastermind really is dead, then that means we can finally get out of this hellhole.
How about that?
We gotta hurry up and find the exit, come on!
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. But what about the exit? I'm with Hero, let's just get out of here. If the mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered. Murdered? So you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There is absolutely no doubt. There is absolutely no doubt. The mastermind was murdered.
But
Why is it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have even done it?
such ignorance.
That's exactly what I said. We need to investigate the purpose and identity of the mastermind. Consider somebody booby-trapped a corpse, I'll be careful. Yeah, exactly.
I'm telling you.
No, you understand, you useless insect. You banned with talking to Master ever again. What the mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how much time in here. Okay then, let us begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. Alright. So, well, let's look at this first. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs, nothing like the ancient laptop's alter ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what? We can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in.
Huh?
What city are you from? The mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network. An alter ego. You may well be right about that.
What?
But there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. Alright. There's a TV screen, isn't there? There's nothing showing up on this one. Oh, hey, look, next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is. It's just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hook up that antenna, we would watch TV? Huh? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning Hina's here. Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on.
You know?
You will start from info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic, and you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? Well, let's see it then.
Okay.
Hey, you still don't have the TV fixed?
You know?
Just give me some time, okay? Gotta make sure we can drive Spaceship Earth safely. I think I know what you're trying to say, but I also think I have no idea. Since when was he Dr. Sam Beck? Oh boy. Alright, I think we need to look at somewhere else, I guess. Well, let's look at something else then. There's really a ridiculous number of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this. Huh?
Look at Master go. It's like a feast for the eyes.
Oh my god. Take Toko out of here. Byakuya, just get out.
How much is a monthly membership?
Wow. Just wow. No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? Right, that's it. Someone get the guard. Alright, there's a Monokuma door. Not that. I was looking at the door. Let me look at the door. Yes. This door's kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? It's Monokuma's bedroom. No lock.
The door is locked, huh? What if you use that key that opened this room?
Let's give it a try, just in case. Nope, no good. It won't even fit the keyhole.
Oh. Yeah. Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing gonna happen to us.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right, the mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore.
You know?
Oh. Oh. What's wrong? Good news for you all. Good news for all you Saturday morning kitties out there. I think I got the TV working.
Really?
Now all we gotta do is switch on.
What?
Then do it. Freaking idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets of outside world.
What the heck?
And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it. Huh? This is...
It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
Oh, that's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird. Oh.
You're weird. Weird in every way possible. And not just weird, super weird.
But
this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how is it showing the camera feed?
Well... Did you try changing the channel?
Oh, good idea. Let's give it that a try. Hiro went through each channel one by one. But on every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
what the heck?
What the heck?
Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup.
A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually.
I'm not sure, but...
Huh?
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 What?
It's been a while, you freaking bastards.
Monokuma?
Oh, you're supposed to be dead. Be dead? Don't be freaking stupid.
Hey, you're acting kinda strange. Something seems different.
Of course.
Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already.
Not even. It's been like half a day at most.
How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see the moment you went from home to the spa.
Don't tell me you pretended to be dead all for this moment.
Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's certainly laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair the future ahead of you. Or what you want to have way more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. We have to keep going.
No, we were supposed to get out of here.
Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here? How do you not get it? There's no getting out of here. And besides,
Yep.
this life isn't all bad, you know. I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Phew, I pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point?
Hey.
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is an essential. I can't read it. That TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
But I connected to the antenna, so why is it showing us the surveillance feed?
Look how that attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV is absolutely without a doubt displayed the signal coming in on the antenna.
Huh?
Huh? But what does that mean? Are you dumb? Are you that dumb, Hina? It's not hard what's going on. Yeah, he's broadcasting the killing game to everyone. That's what Murakumo is doing. If they ever make a movie on this, Yaka should voice them. I know, I'm not that good. I'm not a voice actress.
It's displayed the signal? But it's just us standing here.
It's a Truman Show, but extra murdering. Yeah, something like that.
Unbelievable.
You're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Thrills, chills, kills.
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV.
What?
Extreme.
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV.
It doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I understand the deeper meaning.
What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of a bad joke is this?
That's...
It can't be. Are they taking over the airwaves somehow? This camera feed is being broadcast? No way, that's impossible.
That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode.
Are you being serious right now?
Of course.
I heard kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan.
Hey.
Everything is a meeting, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries. Even me learning you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captain audience to show them true despair like they'd never seen before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
What are you saying?
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy.
Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
Actually.
What if they already did?
Huh?
Yes, indeed.
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally though, so whatever.
This can't be.
But to take control of all the communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources.
Yup, so how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. That's something you all need to do first, remember? What?
Of course.
Yeah, duh. There's the little business of.
Oh yeah, there we go.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
This didn't play before because we thought, yeah. Huh? Class trial? Do you mean? Yeah, I'm not doing that.
It's
I'll,
Monokuma file.
I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it all you got, okay? Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride.
I can't wait.
Oh boy. And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible, the truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment and how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
I thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did you say about the class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro Kusaba was the one who died. The victim was a female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means that the mastermind, Mukuro Kusaba, isn't dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There is no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered. No, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we'd better begin.
But if we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer.
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in your school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no.
Huh?
But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There is a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That is how the game works, after all. Oh yeah, new song. Yeah, new music, new investigation music. Now we have guitars. Well, I better start by checking out the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The identified body, could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice, I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened, or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime, back to the garden. Well, let's do this, shall we? Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that might be important from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. Well, let's go for it. Okay. First things first, let's look at the body, I guess. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Right. First things first. Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They are really long. They seem like they get in the way of normal activity. Fake nails have been added to the three bullets. Okay. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is this a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like that before. Alright. Alright. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burned up. There's only one little piece left. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it. Which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? Yeah. The upper half of the body got set on fire and the explosion, so it sort of blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the pot that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. Okay, this is nothing unusual. Apparently. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Oh boy. Okay, these look like fragments of something. They're all burned, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like it before. But where? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. Yeah, it seems like... I feel like this is the bomb. This is one of the pieces of the bomb. Because the bomb that they found out of Monokuma. Yeah. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this... Yeah, that's the knife that we are supposed to protect, and it got stolen, and then we found it here. It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what it caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. Wait, is this... That's it! It's the knife that person was holding. Yeah. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab that same masked attacker we found here. A knife that goes all the way through the body being the cause of death. Surely you jest. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because... when they attacked, I was in kind of a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. And maybe then I... Oh no. And if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. There we go. Alright. Alright. I remember there were some chickens in a chicken coop. There were 5 chickens! There were 5 chickens. What happened to chicken number 1? Where's chicken number 1? Why is people hammering? Chicken number 1 is gone. Yeah. Stop hammering people. Stop killing chickens. What's going on, Makoto? Bang, bang, bang. Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right. What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. That's so weird. I wonder when they disappeared. I was down here before nighttime last night and there were definitely 5 chickens then. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Even if a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Nugget! No! Sorry for the hammering. Right, maybe we need to talk with them. Toko was the one that found the body, so I don't know.
So who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore.
Alright.
Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, you know, before it blew up?
If I remember right. It was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Byakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it. Yeah, exactly. This is a bit bizarre. Because there's no blood around it, only on that area. That seems a bit how, you know, there's no like bits of blood on the floor, just that.
Okay. Well, thanks. That was a big help. Now that you explain it, I totally remember how it looked.
Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too. So thank you too. Alright. There we go. We need to talk so we can just like... Right, talk with Hero then. It's 11 o'clock right... It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and?
You're serious?
Oh well, I was just thinking about it when we first found the body. When the body was found? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed for dining hall pretty soon. 1. The body was moved. 2. The body was the real body, or long since that. And the blood is fake taken from a chicken. I don't think you're that off there, Numpty. Yeah, exactly. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? It was 9. It was 9, because he asked, now then Toko, what time is it?
Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 4 o'clock, so it's probably 4 on the dot now.
That's right, it had to have been right around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Ah, now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found around 9 AM. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job. Why people are hammering by the sound of music? Alright. Well, we need to talk with Byakuya then, I guess. Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. What do you want to talk about?
So in other words...
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
In other words...
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was so sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? And and what's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. Did it? Did it? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. How can you be sure? How can you know that for sure? Because we found the body at 9 a.m., right? And this garden has a system that triggers at 7:30 to do the sprinklers, to just, you know, to maintain everything. And the body is dry. Like the top half is wet because we threw a bucket of water, but the lower waist spot is dry. So if it was all wet, it would make sense, but it's not. So I don't think it was after nighttime, so... How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can't confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
In other words...
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. Yeah, but it doesn't mean it has to be at nighttime. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were at the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was deep asleep. I had a fever, so... That's hardly an alibi. I know. So, what now? You seem to be at quite disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Yeah, we don't have an alibi, and the knife that we were supposed to protect is there, so... Oh boy. Alright. We saw the knife. Yeah, we need to check there. Maybe there's something. Just to be sure, I should take a look at the tool shed. There's something new here. Yeah, top. That top wasn't there. Is this a top? Wait, was there a top in here before? No, it wasn't. I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime. But the underside, it's totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. So I guess this was used to cover the body when the sprinklers came out. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. Alright. We looked at the knife, didn't we? I'm not sure if we did. I don't know. I don't remember a thing. I think we didn't look at a knife. No, it can't be. There's no way. Yeah. Alright. Can I? Alright. Oh yeah. The timer. The timer thing. This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then if the body was here before then, the sprinklers could have gotten it wet, which would mean the murder must have taken place. Yeah, but that top was wet and dirty, so like I don't know anymore. I think I've checked everything I need to in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. And I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true. Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. The thing is, I look at that picture. You look at that picture. Look at the hands. It doesn't have fingernail. It doesn't have the fake fingernails, does it? It doesn't have it. I think like if you attack someone and you had red, nails, you would pretty much see it even in fever because colors will stand out, and the way it is, it doesn't have anything. So, Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into a room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to a room...
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity. What? Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. Yeah, Byakuya has the key. I don't have the choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. Well, either way... should I talk with him? Will he give me straight away? Hey, Byakuya? If you come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then, will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay then, in the meantime I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Well, either way. I think we should go... Because that looks a part of Monokuma. Yeah, the Bob is not here. The Bob is not here. Monokuma's laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
Yeah, that was a piece of the bomb, wasn't it? Yeah. I just found something. What is it? It's...
Huh?
It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb! And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden. Yeah, it's the bomb. Also, Monokuma needing massive resources to control broadcast, plus Byakuya's family being loaded. Super sus. Okay, I've checked everything else I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. We barely have anything on this one. We barely have anything on this one. It's just like... We don't know the person. We don't know anything. We just... It's just... Where the frick is Byakuya? I thought he would be on the dorms at this point. Oh, there he is. You think you can go soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
You wanted to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Wait for me! Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. Alright. Let's go. I can't unlock it myself, I need to ask Byakuya. For fuck's sake. Open the damn room. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slid it into the keyhole and then click. And it's open. Looks like it, thanks. So this is Kyoko's room. There's something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly...
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure I saw something in a dojo that this might go to. Oh yeah, there's like wooden lockers in there. The dojo. Wood block, okay. So we need to go to the dojo. I don't think there's anything else, is there?
What?
Nothing particular, just thought we might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here. Sorry. Regardless if you find a book at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give a sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know! Early Kyoko gave me something. Oh, what's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it! What's in there? What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something has certainly happened, so open it. Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, looks like it. Under the sheets. What could it be? There we go. But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lift up the sheets... What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class number 78 student registry. Yeah, that's Mukuro Ikusaba. Yeah. Mukuro Ikusaba. It appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key.
God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and blank, that's it.
This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Name, Mukuro Ikusaba. Sex female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. You're a weeb, Ash! But I admit, I'm a weeb. In elementary school, she won the survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group called Fenrir for those 3 years. Fenrir is a wolf thing, isn't it? It is, isn't it? Fenrir. Exactly. It's a monstrous wolf. Connecting the dots. Excuse me. You know, that tattoo, the wolf thing. Okay, this is, I think that was, oh, thank you so much. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training on her own volition. Yeah. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. It makes a bit of sense. Yeah. That's Mukuro Ikusawa. The ultimate soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one non-fiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things as just an ordinary person, but then...
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I lived in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir was as already. Fenrir is the middle son of Loki, and at a young age resembles a small dog, ultimately growing into a
Chippy
gigantic
chippy
wolf.
choppa choppa doobie
Oh,
doobie
sir.
dabba dabba magico mi doobie doobie boom 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 boom.
Who are you doing that?
Found it.
Whoa, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit playa, and a bit playa is becoming our hero.
Ah, it's you. You didn't do it. You didn't do the thing.
What?
What have you got in your pretty little hand here? You found her profile?
So what if we did?
Hey.
Don't freak out on me, I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivorous, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours.
Of course I am. Proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself.
Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well.
Of course.
Absolutely, I can't have you complaining about how unfair all is now, can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killer game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hall way back when, there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all.
A misunderstanding? Are you saying?
in other words.
That's right, there was actually 15 of you.
Yes, indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16.
16, then...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. She's part of the school life. So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Did you say something?
Why are you telling us this?
Oh, well, because... Like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many views now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know.
Yes, indeed.
Make sense?
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get from now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you.
Revenge.
I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with you.
Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but... She wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see.
What?
Okay, now that's all you get.
And he gone. Alright. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars. Wait, so on the back of her hand... The tattoo... No, it's not her! It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It absolutely doesn't make sense. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said there were scars. And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves, to hide the scars. Which means... those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's strap. His strap?
Such ignorance.
God must really hate you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here.
That's right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that, and why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to the case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case?
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we'd have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she kills someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Mukuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? I don't think that's the case. In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So in other words...
Mukuro's giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense than to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you said it, it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, if Mukuro is the killer, then who it is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if that key and the dojo really are connected.
Let's go.
Well, are you coming? There are wooden lockers here. They use wood block keys just like at those super traditional public bathhouses. Looks like the key we found in the Kyoko's room really does go into one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found in that locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. I took out the wood block key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock, and the locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. Wow, the locker accepted the key. I like that. I like that. There are errors in the. Did I don't know if I did. There we go. There we go. That's a posture check. Thank you for the posture check. There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow. I say a bow. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Is it? Well, it's okay. Strong sticks. Titanium arrows. Well, this is a bunch of titanium. Okay. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a bloodstain?
I see.
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow. I'm sure you could still use those arrows when you want to fund you. Yeah, there we go. Fund you something. But how it could possibly involve? Blood duct tape has been added to the true bullet section of the handbook. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Is something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... Yakuya? Forget it. Come on now, we need to continue on to the next location. What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't obvious. Where in the school would you go to research on something? Oh yeah, your favorite place, right? Research. From the makers of bloody duct tape, annoying package tape. Are you talking about the archive? That's right, the archive is kind of info the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. Oh, we're back here. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Yaku seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to the shelf on the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned with the file in hand. Alright.
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word in French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of a stream? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractions, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they acquired. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded. Alright, so they might not be still a group thing. I can speak French, well I know 3 phrases.
What?
There we go. There we go, Ash. That's it. That's all you know. That's all you need. This all sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields are much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what it makes also exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So, Bianca, when are you going to draw another masterpiece? Will you? Benjamin! Ichiban Setsu has not been drawn yet. That's true. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report says something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. It said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they are a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir. Could that mean? Come on, you don't need that much to just figure out about this, wouldn't you? I still prefer. Wow! Wow, Benjamin.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us, organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial!
Ragnarok, the bird of the Russian queen. There wasn't even, there really was gone.
So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later!
There we go. I would love if DTS would figure out songs, but it is how it is. Then the time has come. All we can do is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go.